This is gonna be such a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna commit to the bit. All right. Where's my controller? It's still working. This is gonna be painful, but I think somehow it's gonna be doable. All right, time to send everything out via Twitter and stuff. Wait, I am streaming, right? Yeah, I am. Let me see. Wait, no, that's all right. Masterball or bust? Yes. Nah, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant, lady. Potemkin Buster. Okay, that's better. That's better. All right. Sorry, just adding one thing to my tweet. There we go. Post. Perfect. All right. I wasn't gonna stream today. I wasn't. I was just gonna let it go. But I kind of want to play. And I have an idea. Hi, Apple. I kind of want to play, and I have a devious idea. And I need to take a look at my team to decide basically how this devious idea is gonna play out. Man, what is this devious idea? I'm thinking Primarina's fine. Primarina is fine, but I've been feeling that Primarina isn't quite doing what I want Primarina to do. And what Primarina is basically doing, more frequently than not, is not helping. I need a Mon that deals with Arcaludon. Arcaludon seems to be the biggest bane of my Pokemon existence, and I've been thinking. Actually, I need to take a look. What is Arcaludon's speed? What is Arcaludon's base speed? I'm thinking Blastoise. I wasn't thinking Blastoise originally, but I'm thinking Blastoise. Because Blastoise gives me a couple of things that Primarina doesn't. And that is basically a second opening besides Arcanine for setting up Trick Room. That's the biggest thing. God, and what I really need is I need to figure out my Mons a little bit. Anyway, how are you guys? How are you, Apple? Man. The thing is, Mega Venusaur is not giving me as much as I would kind of hope it is. Usually I go Hatterene and Arcanine, or Hatterene and Como-O, and then Blastoise and one of these others. I've been fearful of having certain Mons in the back. I'm trying to think about dumb stuff that like synergizes well with my team. I'm wondering if I swap Venusaur out, because Venusaur, I have Venusaur in for the Earth power, but I think Blastoise is actually better at killing Archaludon. The poison is great against Meganium. It is great against Meganium, but I don't know for certain if that's what I need. I'm actually wondering if maybe Garbodor might be better suited for Meganium and for flying types. Admittedly, the Earth power is a nice thing to have. I wonder, could I teach Garbodor Earth power? Is that an option? Anyway. I'm doing well. I stabilized my sleep schedule, so I generally feel better lately. Nice, nice. God, I'm just kind of terrified, because I have a lot of mons that are kind of quirky. Not exactly... I'm just not feeling Venusaur. I don't know what it is. Venusaur is very hit or miss for me. I feel like Venusaur is not doing enough. So I wonder if there's a better mon to throw in. And I've been trying to think, what is my team missing? And it's definitely somebody who can one-shot. Venusaur does work better in the sun. It's definitely, I'm missing somebody who can one-shot Meganium. I actually wonder if Torkoal might be a good option. Right? Because, like, Torkoal's great against a lot of these teams, giving me a chance also to do, like, water stuff, or deal with the water types and the rain teams. Boy. What does Venusaur specialize in? Venusaur specializes in killing Meganium easily, and a few other things. I think Torkoal basically resists everything Meganium does, right? Because Weather Ball is a fire-type move. I wonder, is Torkoal the missing link to our team? Well, I guess we are weak to water types is the only thing. Is basically if we deal with a Primarina or a water type team, we're not particularly well off. I guess alternatively we do have Vanillux, which can learn Freeze Dry and a couple of other interesting stuff. But Torkoal might actually ooh. Drought Eruption would hit hard. Torkoal instead of Venusaur. And we give Torkoal maybe... What's a good thing for Torkoal to have? What's a good item for Torkoal to have? Maybe herbs? Maybe... Leftovers? Torkoal does have to watch out for Mega Torkoal when... Oh god, Mega Torkoal would be terrifying, wouldn't it? The only thing is that we are kind of susceptible to Garchomp. Blastoise isn't, but Torkoal's a little susceptible to Garchomp. So I do wonder... Although Venusaur isn't, like, amazing against Garchomp, it's just, like, tricky for Garchomp to kill. I do wonder if Torkoal's the better option. This is kind of an insane team to run. I'm hyper weak to ground types, but I'm also not quite. I wonder. Well, I guess there's not a lot of good ground types, and Torkoal would be kind of insane. You know, okay, let's see what people with Torkoal are running. Torkoal would also, unfortunately, immediately give away that our team is a trickery team. It would immediately give it away, which might not necessarily be a terrible thing. Let's see, what does Torkoal learn? I think this is probably the best setup for Torkoal. Yawn, doesn't matter. What if we want Solar Beam? Solar Beam, instead of Shell Armor, do we get... Yeah, okay, Fire Spin, It only means, though, that if we have Torkoal out, we cannot have Blast. Well, not necessarily. Actually, we could have Blastoise out. Blastoise only knows... Blastoise only knows one Water-type move. We actually don't really have a Water-centric team at all. What does Eruption do? Eruption does a lot of damage. Eruption does a lot of damage, but I'm a bit worried. What other moves does Torkoal potentially learn? Weather Ball is interesting. It is a very strong Fire-type move. Unleash the unlimited power of Caterpie. That would be kind of funny. Ooh, what if we taught Torkoal... Well, Zen Headbutt wouldn't work because it's not a physical attacker. Ooh, Body Press. I don't know. Actually, a Body Press Torkoal with high special attack and high defense could be a bit of a monster against certain mons, but I guess if you're using Body Press, it would only really be effective against Tyranitar. I wonder. What if we... Forgot to join stream. Hi, Ari. What does Fire Spin do? Gives the target the bound status. As in, it can't swap out. Interesting. We also have Will-O-Wisp, which might be funny. There's a side quest where I get scammed Cyberpunk. I proceed to tell the man that if he does the city, if he does leave the city, I will kill him. He gave the money back after realizing he injured a walking tank. Use fire tags. I don't know. Let's see. Heat Wave. 10% chance of burning targets. Eruption's pretty good. I do wonder if Heat Wave would work better. Ah, man. Do we do... Eruption's pretty good. I might do Heat Wave. Heat Wave has a chance of missing, though. Eruption's good. Solar Beam. Earth Power is neat. But what would I use Earth Power for? Earth Power would be good for rock types, but I wonder if instead of Earth Power, Body Press would be nice. Because we're dealing with a... if we're dealing with a... what's the dude? The annoying dude. If we... Become the very thing the gang fears in this game. Alright, wait. What if I did instead of Modest, we did low speed? We made ourselves the slowest mon available. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I think Body Press takes out any Tyranitar we deal with. Although most people I don't think would bring a Tyranitar to this fight. Those are one-shot King Gambit. It would help. It would be nice to have something against Sneasler. But I don't think Sneasler survives an eruption anyway, right? Sneasler doesn't survive an eruption. What instead of eruption? What if we did... High defense for Body Press. I was thinking of that, but I actually like high special so that this dude is just tanky all around. Ooh, a lot of people I know run like Rock Slide on him, but I don't think Rock Slide is actually good in this instance. I think the Rock Slide would only work if Torkoal's last in against a flying type. Which I don't think will ever put Torkoal by himself last in against a flying type. I wonder. Solar Beam's a must for water types. Eruption's interesting. What if I threw in... What is an absolute wild card of a move? What's an absolute wild card? Ah. You know what? If there's a ground type, if there's a Sneasel on their team, we're bringing in a pretty heavy hitter anyway. And I don't think there's any other poison types that people really bring out besides Sneasel. So I think Eruption, Solar Press, Solar Beam, Body Press, Fire Spin, and maybe a consistent Fire Attack are probably the best options. Let's go with Wisp, maybe? Maybe, but I feel like Wisp is not, like, I'm not built to... Oh. I kind of like this. I kind of like this setup. Because Eruption we would only ever use under the circumstance that we've just been thrown in. We are going to use Eruption. Our opponent... Storkle will basically only be going in if we have Trick Room. And the only reason we would use Eruption is on a King Gambit or an Ice type of some kind. Sludge Bomb is such a wild move to have, but it would be great against... it would be great against a Fairy type. Because the Fairy type's already a little worried about Torkoal, but they're going to assume that Torkoal doesn't know anything that can really do much harm to it. This Torkoal is an all-offensive monster, basically. This might not work out, but I think... Healing for Torkoal, you could blast him again. I could. That's a good point. I don't really want to run that Matcha Pokemon. Now the real question is, what item do we give Torkoal? Do we give Torkoal a Quick Claw? Because I don't think so. I think we give Torkoal... Honestly, I think Leftovers is probably best for Torkoal, because if my opponent does not kill Torkoal immediately, my opponent is going to have a bad time. If my opponent is not immediately killing Torkoal, they are going to have a bad time. And pairing Torkoal with... Let's see. What does Torkoal need to be paired with? I guess Torkoal's weakness is Ground, which Blastoise deals with, and Water types, which its own Solar Beam and Sunny Day will help. Yeah, this is kind of a weird... I made two major changes to this team, but I think this will work. Let's see. Gosh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I am legitimately honestly nervous. Okay, so this is a bit of a worrisome team to an extent. I actually think this is wild. I actually do not think Torkoal is a terrible option here. But I'm definitely thinking, if I were them, I'd probably say they're gonna lead with maybe Tailwind. They might lead into a Water type, Ground type, which I'd be a little worried with. I think we definitely lead Hatterene. I think Wild... Oh boy, do we... If they set up Tailwind, that's actually fine. I think Wild Thing, I think we put in Blastoise immediately. I think we have... Let's see. Torkoal in the back, and I think we have... do we do Golurk or do we do Como-O? I think we have Como-O in the back. This is a wild setup. I don't know why I did this, but we'll see if this works. I got a couple of ideas. Rotom and Garchomp. All right, I'm not too surprised by this. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna immediately Trick Room, and we're gonna fight Mega, and then we are going to fake out Rotom. Weird set of circumstances, I know, but I'm curious to see if this works. Because they're gonna withdraw Garchomp, which I guessed, because getting hit with a Ice Beam is terrifying for Garchomp. I don't think they protect you. I think we get Trick Room up immediately. Would you look at that? Is that an immediate Trick Room or what? And then I think we go with Dazzling Gleam. And then I think we immediately Aura Sphere the... Well, oh crap. So the Rotom's probably going to kill Blastoise, but Blastoise is pretty specially tanky. He might live. The Masterball's dead. Yeah. Yeah, Blastoise lives one. Throw him in. What's your next guy? Did I game, set, and match you already? Nah, he's probably thinking. He can't throw in Garchomp. Ah, so he throws Tyranitar. Oh, but he knows. He knows I one-shot Tyranitar. So what's the real question? Does Tyranitar know Protect? Is basically the question I'm about to ask. Does Tyranitar know Protect? I am going to pray that he does not. And go for the Tyranitar kill, I think. I don't think he knows Protect. They could be baiting. We'll see. We'll see. Does Protect go off? It does not. I think Tyranitar is dead. I'm about to hit him with a 4 times affected boosted special move. Even with Sandstorm up, he's already damaged. He's dead. Oh my god. Yeah, Blastoise is gone, but that was a 2-for-1 special. That is totally okay by me. And Rotom is currently in a absolutely terrifying position. So we're gonna throw in Como-O. And I think I win. I have 2 rounds of Trick Room. I'm about to hit them with, and I have speed control, so I'm about to hit them with Clanging Scales and a very super effective move. I think Garchomp has to protect. I think Garchomp has to protect. No, I think they lose. I think they've given up. I think they gave up. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was such a devastating victory. I didn't even need to bring in Torkoal. Torkoal was just chilling in the back. Oh my god. That was devastating for them. Blastoise was just too good. And because Blastoise is especially tanky, Rotom cannot one-shot it. Oh boy. That was so good. Jeez. All right. Let's see. What do we have next? Interesting, interesting. So this is the classic competitive team. So they're going to lead God, if I were them, what would I lead? If I was them, I'd probably be leading either my low tick, or Incineroar. I think... Yeah, I'd probably be leading my low tick or Incineroar. I think we throw in Hatterene and Como-O. I think they've got the flying type in the... They actually got quite a few mons that are kind of weak to Arcanine in the back. I think we keep Blastoise in the back. Let's see. Arcanine can one-shot Klefki. Klefki would be funny. I think... Let's see. What is actually best here? They're probably going to try to lead Sneasler. I think Como-O. I think Blastoise. The thing is, who is best at dealing with the rest of the mons in the back? Is it Golurk? Is it Torkoal? Is it Arcanine? It might unironically be Torkoal. Torkoal's such a wild card, it might unironically be Torkoal. No, I'll throw Arcanine in the back. This is such a weird... I'm leading very weirdly. Unfortunately, my team kind of lose to my Lotic. My Lotic's a bit of a problem. But I think I can outdamage it. Charizard is my Lotic off the bat. That's a little unfortunate. Okay. What to do? I think my Lotic knows a Fairy type move, right? So let's Trick Room. And then let's protect Como-O. Or do I just Clanging Scales and go for it? Let's protect. Ah, man, I should have led with Blastoise. This would have been a great Blastoise play. I'm going to gamble that we live. Unfortunately, oh wait, no, Drought boosts Fire type moves. I think I'm stupid. Oh, but Water type moves are low. So he's not going to use a Water type move. He's going to use Heat Wave, which is going to do a lot, unfortunately, to Hatterene. But Hatterene might... Oh, Hatterene lives a little bit with Citrus Berry. All Hatterene needs to do is not die to whatever... Now we have a game. Okay. Let us Dazzling Gleam. Wait. I kind of want that Charizard dead. Let's Clanging Scales. No! Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, well. That Milotic's gonna be a problem. Well, what's the Milotic gonna do? Oh, okay, it's gonna coil again. Attack, defense, and accuracy rows. Oh, okay, and it's got leftovers. Alright, I gotcha. Alright, so we're going to Psychic Charizard. Wait, no. It's gonna swap Charizard. Dazzling Gleam. Let's... Clanging Scales. Everyone. He's gonna swap Charizard, isn't he? Yeah, he's gonna swap Charizard. He's gonna swap it into... Oh, Venusaur. Interesting, why would he swap it into Venusaur? Because Venusaur is significantly weaker to... Venusaur might have just died there. Alright. Whatever, if Milotic coils again, I win. Did it miss? Oh my god, wait! Oh my god! He slaved himself! Somebody fundamentally forgot how Hatterene works! Oh my god! Oh, I got a break point because of that! right, wait, I gotta save that down. I gotta save that down. That's 30 minutes in. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, I'm writing that down. All right. Oh boy. Yep. 30 minutes in. There we go. I can't believe that happened. That person coiled twice, did nothing with my low tick because they were so dead set on sweeping, and then immediately hypnotized the wrong Pokemon and gave up because of it. That is so funny. Oh my god. Okay. Well, thank you, poor man, for botching up that. I guess, wow, we're actually pretty close to Ultra Ball already, I think. Actually, I don't know if Ultra leads into Master Ball. If it does, great. God, this is crazy. That's such a funny way to win around. God, I can't believe I did. I can't believe I stayed cool under pressure and I did it. I was a little worried. I was thinking, worst case scenario, my low tick survives. We have Torkoal in the back, and as long as we have at least one Mon swapping in before Trick Room ends, we should be fine. All right. I think my team is still benefiting from not being on meta, so my opponents are very confused as to what I lead with. What do we got? Ooh, an Archaludon Rain team. This is what I was prepared for. This is what I was thinking of. I think we lead Hatterene, Blastoise. I think in the back, there's a lot of Rain setters. I think we have Torkoal, and let's see, who's a good final Mon? I think Como. I think if my plan works, which God, I hope it does, we fake out Archaludon, we set up Trick Room, we one-shot it next turn, essentially. And the only threat is Pelipper with Weather Ball. Are they going to lead? If I was them, I would lead Archaludon and Pelipper. It's just the best option for them. However, they're going to be worried about my Torkoal in the back, so I don't know exactly what they're going to do. So it really depends. They might be spooked by the Torkoal and lead something different. My Milotic and Basculegion. Interesting. Okay. In principle, this still works. I think we Trick Room, and we fake out Milotic. In principle, I think this still works. So they were definitely afraid of weather control, is what this is telling me. Hatterene lives. Hatterene lives with a Citrus Berry. Hatterene activates Trick Room. We are now in a Trick Room game. Milotic has leftovers, that's fine. So this is what we're gonna do. I think Psychic is not super effective against Basculegion. I think we Dazzling Gleam. And then I think we go for Aura Sphere? Yeah, I think we Aura Sphere into the Milotic. Last Respects is scary indeed. It is. It is scary. I think we... Yeah, Last Respects, which does kill. Okay, that's fine. It's fine because I get to bring in my friends. It knows this doesn't work. Awesome. So we get to bring in... I think we bring in Komo-o, because Komo-o hits multiple Mons, and I want both of these guys dead, and Komo-o is resistant to a lot of stuff. So we fight, we Clanging Souls, we fight, we Aura Sphere, Milotic. I don't know... I'm actually curious what they're gonna do. I think Milotic dies unless it protects, essentially. Oh wow, it's dead. And Bastion Legion's dead next turn. It's probably Scarfed, actually. It's Scarfed Last Respects. Does Bastion Legion die? No, oh wait, the Komo lives. Okay, great. So throw in your next Mon. Ooh, what are the odds? It's a dragon type. Pelipper, interesting. Okay, interesting. Pelipper, Drizzle, interesting. Let us do Clanging Scales. Pelipper's reasonably fast, so we're gonna Ice Beam Pelipper. Ooh, I wonder if that means they have... Oh, they totally have their friend in the back. They totally have the big guy in the back. I'm pretty fundamentally in control here. Kobo is probably going to die, but once Bastion Legion is dead, and this Pelipper doesn't have a lot outside of Weather Ball, which is... Pelipper has to protect. Okay. That's fine. That's actually fine. Because now Pelipper can't block next turn. Bastion Legion's dead. They're going to throw in Archaludon. Archaludon is going to use an electric move. Yeah, okay. So they're either going to protect Archaludon, or they are... I mean, okay, we have one round left of Trick Room. They are either going to protect Archaludon. I think I'm going to Clanging Scales again, and I think I'm going to Aura Sphere Archaludon. I think Archaludon dies. Oh, it lives! It's still going to do a lot. Actually, Archaludon might still die because of Clanging Scales. Yes! This was the perfect counter team to Archaludon. That's exactly what I planned. That kills. That's fine though. And then, for insult to injury, my last Pokemon is the one that Pelipper fears the most. And would you look at that? Now Hurricane is not a guaranteed hit, and Weather Ball is Fire type. And just like that, I'm pretty sure I've won the match. I don't think there's anything this Pelipper can conceivably do. I think that's not gonna do a lot. Okay, it does a lot, but it's dead. And that is how you beat an Archaludon Rain team. Oh god, if I win one more fight, I think I'm in Masterball. I guess we just go for it. Oh, man. Yeah, Aura Sphere Mega Blastoise gets a special boost for its attack. So it's effectively, Aura Sphere becomes a Focus Blast that doesn't miss, which is great. Interesting. God, what do they lead here? God, what do they lead here? This is such an odd team. I think we lead Hatterene Arcanine. No. No, wait. Is Arcanine the better option here? Yeah, actually, Hatterene, Arcanine, Torkoal in the back with honestly with Blastoise. Arcanine I think will be helpful here. I think Arcanine, because Arcanine does two things. Arcanine can one-shot a lot of these mons outside of Delphox and Radon. I'm gonna kill that Delphox. I think we Trick Room. I think do extreme speed. Crap, am I faster than I'm faster than a? Oh crap, I don't think I'm faster than a. I don't know. Commit to the bit. I don't know if I'm faster. I don't think it's going to use Earthquake, though. I feel like using Earthquake's a little risky. Unless Delphox... No, it has Levitate, that's why! Damn it, I forgot. Yeah, damn it. Bad call on my part. Yeah, and Arcanine dies. Ah, yuck. Yuck. And Hatterene's dead. I think I lose because of that. Okay, interesting. Delphox is a good mon, jeez. So I do not... Yeah, unfortunately, I think I lose. Because I made a terrible misplay here. If I was a Garchomp, what would I do here? I think we... Do we Water Spout? Do I force him to attack? Water Spout hits all opponents. Could kill. But I'm not fast enough. I'm gonna get hit by an Earthquake. So what if we faked out Radon, and then we Sludge Bomb a Delphox. Kind of a crazy combo, I know. No, I should have, yeah. Well, that's okay. No one does anything here. I should have attacked into Radon, honestly. That's okay. Let's Ice Beam, Radon, and Solar Beam. Wait, let's hop in. Let's Solar Beam into the spot. Yeah, I think I've lost terribly on this one. Fundamentally, I actually do think I could have won. Psychic does not kill. I do think I could have won if I led a different combo. If I let Blastoise... If I let Blastoise, I think I might have been able to pull off a... something funny, at least. Yeah, Delphox is pretty strong, and I'm pretty slow. Although, we did take out the Garchomp, so I'm kind of curious what he's got in the back. This will be good to take into account for the future. Sneasler, interesting. Yeah, not a lot I can do here, honestly. I think I'm kind of screwed. Blue can't be used. We'll just Water Spout. And then let's... Eruption. There we go. Not a lot to do. Ow. Yeah. I think I'll board it. What would be the play there? I think if I... Yeah, if I let Blastoise fake out would be pretty good. Alternatively, well, actually, you know what? Let's do something interesting. I think I got a better idea. I think I need to adjust my team slightly. I think there's something I need to do, which is Arcanine Quick Claw is bad. Empty the slot. Oh, wait, no, come on, get back in there. Arcanine Quick Claw is bad. I think we give Arcanine, funny enough, I think we give the Focus Sash. I think we give Arcanine Focus Sash, that way it will survive either whatever water-type move, or whatever their Speedmon is. Because if we face off against a Garchomp, it's going to use Earthquake. If we face off against a water-type move, like a Pelipper, it's gonna hit a water-type move on Arcanine, and Arcanine's gonna die. Giving it at least one little bit of survivability, even if I'm going to kill it with a move anyway, is probably important. And then what we could do for Kommo-o, which might be interesting, is we give it a... we could give it Dragon Fang. Boosts the power of the holder's Dragon-type moves. That would give Clanging Scales a lot of weight. Actually, shoot, what would it... Wait. It would make Clanging Scales... How strong is Clanging Scales? It would make Clanging Scales almost 130, which adds up over time. Either that or we could give it something else. But Kommo rarely sticks out front, especially if I know they're going to lead a Fairy type. And if it does, it has Protect anyway, so it doesn't really need a Focus Sash. I think this is probably better, because if this had worked out properly, Arcanine probably would have outsped Delphox, and if Head Smash had hit, it would have killed Delphox right off the bat. Which would have given Blastoise a lot more room to deal with. Like if they had thrown Sneasler in, and we had Sneasler and Blastoise, and Hatterene had Trick Room up, we would be in a hell of a different position than what just happened. So let's do this. I think this is probably the smoother option. Yeah, because also I could have just done... So yeah, even though we're not going to outspeed in Trick Room much, it will help. Alright, I think this is the play. Because, yeah, while it does not speed out... Oh, wait, let's see. Okay, this is a Trick Room team. This is a Trick Room team. That's interesting. This is 100% a Trick Room team. I wonder... I wonder. I think we have to have Torkoal in the back. I wonder what to do here. What to do here? Is Como-O the good option here? There's quite a few ice and fighting types, so this would be nice. But we also have Blastoise, which knows Aura Sphere, which would help a lot. Actually, Blastoise, I think, even though it's weak to Meganium, I do actually think is the best option here. Because Como-O is nice, but I think Blastoise is better. Especially with the Mega. Okay. Let's see how this plays. Ah, this is a Trick Room team. All right. Do I let Farafrig do Trick Room? Do I let Farafrig do Trick Room? Is the question. I think the answer is yes. I think this man underestimates how slow my team is. Actually, no, I think I use Trick Room. I think I use Trick Room, and I think I really mess with them. And I think we use Rock Slide. Yeah, Incineroar's almost dead already. I don't know if Incineroar's going to use Parting Shot. It might. If he used Parting Shot on Maimon, though, it depends. Is he going to do it on Darkest Lariat? Really? That is almost nothing. Okay, so he's come to the conclusion that his team is better. Oh, critted Arcanine. That did almost nothing. Well, because it's a fairy type. Or no, it's a normal type. And rock resistant. All right, Trick Room's up. Very interesting. And let's just Extreme Speed Incineroar to kill it. Oh no, I can't do it because I'm stupid. I forgot. Extreme Speed doesn't work in this instance. Ah, man. Is Darkest Lariat gonna kill Hatterene? Parting Shot? Oh, alright, that's fine. Crabominable. I think we Psychic Crabominable, and then we Rock Slide. Does Crabominable just die? I actually don't know. How fast is Crabominable? Okay, not fast enough. Not slow enough, admittedly. Arcanine is still kicking, I guess. God, what do they throw in? I think no matter what, we throw in Torkoal. Because Torkoal's just going to Eruption, and it's going to kill everything. Let's see, what is a better move to kill Farafrig? I just want Farafrig dead. Okay, yeah, it's gonna try to use Fake Out. No! God damn it, man! All right. God, that Bradford would be dead if I didn't use extreme speed that one time. What do I want to do here? I think I still want to use Eruption. And then I want to Mega and just Water Spout. Yep. I think this will kill. And if their last Mon is who I think it is, I think we still win. I think Eruption still does a reasonable, respectable damage. Okay, awesome. So it's 2 versus 1. We have a Torkoal who is slowly regaining health because of leftovers. We have, I think, 1 more turn of Trick Room, and we have a Mega Blastoise. Yeah, that's her. Rank slowly recovering. Can we go one more time? I think this is the match. I think this is the match we win. All right. Josera. There's another... What do we got? Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. This is a weird team. They might lead Milotic. I think we do... but one of them might be a fake, is the thing. I think we lead Hatterene and Blastoise. And what do we keep in the back? There's a lot of rock types. I think we keep Komo-o and Golurk in the back. And then we don't necessarily Mega Evolve Blastoise. I think it depends what they lead. If they don't lead something that Mega Blastoise is really helpful for, then we don't bother. If it does, then we Mega Evolve. Well... Alright. We hit up Trick Room, and we fake out... we fake out Lycanroc. We fake out Tyranitar. I think we fake out... Wait, Tyranitar exists. Tyranitar is actually Tyranitar because it did use its ability. So we take out Tyranitar. We take out Tyranitar because it is real and it does exist. Okay. Lycanroc uses Rock Slide. Hatterene, you gotta get this out. Yes! Okay, awesome. Alright. Fight. Dazzling Gleam. Fight. Water Spout is the question. It is super effective and it'll hit both. I think we go for the Aura Sphere just because it's guaranteed to kill. Interesting. Ooh, did she think I was going to go for Lycanroc? Tyranitar used Protect. Okay, that's fine. We do a little chip damage here and there. Oh, it's going to use Fake Out is what's going to happen. All right, I see what's probably gonna happen here. Okay, I got an idea. Now the real question is Kangaskhan... No, Kangaskhan's going to use Fake Out, and it's going to use Last Respects. So, I'm going to read. I'm going to do a crazy read. Let's go. And then Tyranitar is going to do what? Hatterene avoided it. Thank God. Okay, awesome. So we have Golurk. Okay, I got an idea. Fight. Dazzling Gleam. Both. Fight. Do we Hammer Arm or Headlong Rush? I think we Hammer Arm Tyranitar. This Kangaskhan's gonna die. Alright, what do we got? My Milotic, interesting. Kangaskhan's dead, and my Milotic's about to take a Hammer Arm to the face. Which has reasonable, like, respectable damage, by the way. And then Golurk Speed Spell. Speed Spell. Speed Fell. Milotic is buffered. Milotic has leftovers, that's fine. They have to throw in Lycanroc or Tyranitar. I would be shocked if Lycanroc has Protect. Okay, yeah. We have one room left for Trick Room. We're gonna Dazzling Gleam, and we are going to kill, I think, Lycanroc. Let's see. What's the... I think we Headlong Rush Lycanroc to guarantee the kill. Oh, and it held on slightly because of Focus Sash, and now it dies because of Hatterene. Milotic's still alive, but that's okay. Milotic's at 10%. It's getting peppered. Its healing is not going to do much at all. Skull kills Golurk. That's okay. I think we throw in Blastoise, because Blastoise can Fake Out immediately. Tyranitar, nice. Ooh. Do I Trick Room? Or do I go for Dazzling Gleam? I think I just go for Dazzling Gleam. I think these are their last two Mons. I think we Dazzling Gleam, and I think we Fake Out Milotic. Because he's going to protect Tyranitar and try to kill Blastoise, I think. No. Oh, it's a Rock Slide, right. Well, if Hatterene lives, which it might, and Milotic's dead. And then it's just Tyranitar. And, not to mention, I have one more Pokemon in the back that they don't know what it is. And I don't think they have any Mons left. They don't. Dazzling Gleam. And then Aura Sphere. Oh, they're both dead. Interesting. I didn't even catch it. He was faster. That's okay. Because I brought in my last bet. Force Sphere. Yeah, they might just quit. Because they're going to hit me with a Rock Slide, but it's not going to be very effective. I don't think there's anything else that Tyranitar can do. Actually, I don't think Tyranitar can take a Force Sphere. Yeah, like, the Sandstorm will do a little chip, but, like... Yeah. Sorry, buddy, I don't think... Unless you Rock Slide. Technically, you could Rock Slide flinch me 3 times in a row. Actually, no, am I faster? I think I'm slower. He's really thinking about it. Oh, no, I'm faster. And that's Tyrannosaurus. He got so unlucky. I had such a good counter pick team. Because I wasn't worried about Tyranitar. I needed the Milotic dead. The Tyranitar was always going to die to my fighting dragon type. Yay! Masterball tier, let's go! I'm so happy. God. We have big news to celebrate? Yes? Haha. Well done, I must say, this gym seems to have gained quite some fame recently. Hi, CJ! CJ, I made it to Master Ball! CJ, I made it to Master Ball! I did it! Yeah, apparently I made a slight adjustment to my team, and it's made a huge difference. It's made a huge difference. Here, I can show you my new team. Oh, wait, did I get something in my mailbox? Ooh, nice rank up rewards. Awesome, love to see them. And then let's see, missions. What do we get? Claim all. Send VIP. Claim all. Thanks. So I did something interesting. I was like, well, I keep losing to our Caledon teams. I have not seen anything in this game besides 3 clips. So I just know you fight. Yeah, it's just a regular Pokemon. It's competitive Pokemon, essentially. But originally I was running... so you see, if you look at my team is what you would refer to as off-meta. Horrifically so off-meta. So I'm running a very weird Trick Room team. And I'm running it... And probably the only reason I'm winning is that my knowledge of Mons is kind of carrying me. I'm running an off-model Trick Room team. Originally, it was Golurk, Arcanine, Como-O with Venusaur, and I believe Primarina was the other Mon. But I've swapped. I've swapped for one very particular reason. Blastoise is in here now, because Blastoise... Trick Room makes slow Mons fast, right? They do. It does. It does. My entire team is horrifically slow. My slowest 2 Pokemon are Torkoal and Hatterene. So my entire team, essentially always leads Hatterene. It leads Hatterene, and then my big question is because Hatterene knows Trick Room, and if Hatterene dies, I lose. I always lead Hatterene, and depending on what my opponent has, I either lead Arcanine or I lead Blastoise. Arcanine's been not doing too hot, so I've given it a new item. I gave it a Focus Sash, so that way it can get 1 hit off if it needs to. But I'll run Hatterene, Blastoise, and occasionally Hatterene, Blastoise, Hatterene, Arcanine, or occasionally Hatterene and Como-O. And in the back, I'll have Torkoal, because Torkoal's very slow, or I'll have, like, Golurk or something else in the back. Como is pretty good, too. But my team's basically built around dealing with fairy types and dealing with the meta of the game. A big meta of the game that's annoying me a lot is our Caledon. Our Caledon is a very strong Mon that can one-shot Hatterene. And if it one-shots Hatterene, my Trick Room setting doesn't work. And And a very popular version of Arcaladon is Arcaladon on a rain team, so a team that automatically does rain. So they throw in Arcaladon with, so your teams basically screw this meta, yes, basically. Basically he throws, whoever might fight will throw in like Arcaladon and Pelipper. Pelipper sets up rain, and if rain is up, it means fire moves don't do a lot against Arcaladon, and it means Arcaladon gets to use a very special electric type move that's essentially like an electric solar beam, but Arcaladon gets to use it first turn. So normally that would be devastating. Normally Arcaladon would just destroy my team off the bat, no questions asked. However, Blastoise is interesting. Blastoise will be one-shotted by Arcaladon's special electric move. However, if Blastoise happens to be in Trick Room, it will outspeed Blastoise, or it will outspeed Arcaladon. And Mega Blastoise can one-shot Arcaladon with Aura Sphere. Don't ask me how, it's complicated, but it can. And the other thing that Blastoise knows, and normally that wouldn't matter because Blastoise can't outspeed Arcaladon. Arcaladon would normally kill it anyway, or at least Arcaladon would kill Hatterene because Arcaladon's a very special attacky hitter and does a lot of damage to my non-special defensive Hatterene. Blastoise, which I've learned, knows Fake Out. Fake Out is one of the most important competitive moves in the game because it's a priority move, so it always goes first. You can only use it once when you swap in, but if you hit a Pokemon with Fake Out, they are stunned for their turn. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but if my opponent leads Arcaladon Pelipper, and I lead Blastoise Hatterene, I can stun Arcaladon with a Fake Out, and then one-shot it with Aura Sphere next turn if it doesn't protect. Essentially rendering their Arcaladon team moot. What's also awesome is that I have Torkoal in the back, and Torkoal has Drought. And Drought scares every single rain team because it basically removes rain. Which means water-type moves are weaker now, severely, and Solar Beam can be used on its first turn, which Torkoal has. And Torkoal is already, like, pretty bulky of a Pokemon, so it's kind of hard to kill, and you give it leftovers, it's really hard to kill. So I have, like, an anti-Arcaladon team, but my team is also super good against all the meta. So I have a couple Mons that are specifically good, like Torkoal and Kommo-o can kill Fairy types pretty reasonably. Arcanine is kind of a wild card because he's super fast, and Rock is actually a pretty good attacking type because it's super effective against ice, it's super effective against fire, it's super effective against flying. It's resisted by a few types, but like ice and flying and fire are pretty common types. It will one-shot a Charizard. I just play with my favorite Mons. All of them are just like like that to me. Nah, playing with favorite Mons is pretty fun. I'm actually considering removing Golurk, because Golurk hasn't been amazing, but he is pretty strong. He's kind of slow. I kind of like Golurk. I haven't, unfortunately, I want to use Self-Destruct on Golurk because it's funny. I want to run a Self-Destruct Golurk because I think it would be very funny. But I haven't had a good chance to use it. But regardless, what matters is that I said I was going to get into Masterball tier, and I did. I'm currently ranked pretty far back, but their main goal is to blow up. I wish I would use Explosion so much more, but the problem is I always end up bringing Golurk against like Steel types who resist Explosion, so I end up using a ground type move anyway. So what I really love about my team though is that Hatterene, people constantly forget that Hatterene reflects any status special moves on it. Ooh, wait, I lost to this team before. I know this one. Okay. Oh, that's a star. Oh, that's a ruin. Oh, whoa, wait, that's a, okay, this is gonna be tricky. So this person's running a hardcore team. A team that is very on meta. I think they're gonna lead So I lost horrifically to this. Here, I'll show. I lost horrifically to this team because of the Garchomp and the Mega here, which is fine. I'm gonna use Blastoise and Hatterene, and I'm going to grab. Light of Ruin is scary. It'll one-shot Como. I think we have Torkoal in the back. And do we do Como in the back too? I think we have to have Como in the back. I think the number one thing is if I can get Trick Room up, I think I can beat these guys. The big question is, can I get Trick Room up? If they leave Garchomp and the Fire person, I think I can. Interesting. Okay. I think I'm fine. I think I can fake out their Floetta and get Trick Room up immediately. Yeah, Garchomp is terrifying, but Garchomp's also a glass cannon. So if you hit Garchomp with something that it's weak to, it looks different. Especially Ice type moves. Garchomp's terrified of Ice type moves. So you basically just have to pay it proper respect. Great. Floetta is faked out. That's perfect. Super Fang. Yeah, Super Fang is a strong move, but that's okay. Trick Room is up. Exactly what I wanted. And then we are going to use Dazzling Gleam, and I'm going to kill the Mice. I want the Mice gone. Yeah, you thought I was going to fight into you, didn't you, Floetta? Oh, really? Double Protect. Oh, they're going to bait out Trick Room. I get you. That's smart. I should have guessed it and swapped out Hatterene. Well, that's fine. Now I know that they can't guard. So we are going to do Dazzling Gleam, and we are going to Aura Sphere into the Mice. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so stupid. They read me like a book. I should have Ice Beamed into Floetta. I should have tricked it. Moonblast, I think, kills... Actually, I don't know. Does it kill? That's bad. That's really bad. Alright, I got an option. Alright, I don't know what the Floetta is going to think I'm doing, but I'm gonna kill this fella. I think the Mice still... Okay, good. They did protect. I think the Mice are still dead, though. Oh, they're not. They're specially bulky. How much time we got left? We got one last Trick Room. All right, I'm gonna have to make this one count. I'm gonna trick them. I'm gonna trick them. I don't think they think I'd have... Oh, wow, damn it. Okay, Sludge Bomb's gonna miss. Oh, that's not gonna do a lot, but... Oh, it's poisoned! Okay, this is an interesting scenario. My opponent's pretty strong. I've got an idea. Oh no, Blastoise is dead. It's gonna probably try to use Earthquake, so I'm gonna swap in Como. I'm gonna have Como take an Earthquake. Yo. Wow, it's really sacrificing its mice for the Earthquake. Interesting. Interesting. It's not gonna use Earthquake again. The switch was solid, yeah. Do I go for Trick Room? I think I do. I think... I protect. I'm not outspeeding anything here. Oh, crap. No! Damn it! I think I lose off that. Not necessarily. I can... It's going to use Earthquake. It's just going to it's going to use Earthquake. We got one last turn of Harsh Sunlight. I'm gonna make a call. It's a crazy call, but I'm gonna make it. I think they're gonna swap out into their fairy type. No, they're not. Torkoal. Come on! No, I lost. I definitely misread. If I hadn't have protected, I might have killed. Unfortunately, I'm at 2 Mons, no Trick Room, and an incredibly strong Pokemon in the back. They kind of read me pretty hard. I should have expected as much, to be completely honest. Oh, and he's at 1. Megapod's probably going to protect, actually. Is it wild to say? I think they're going to protect. Let's Sludge Poeta and let's protect. There's a chance I win this. There's a small chance. And it's all teetering on if Torkoal lives, whatever's about to happen. Oh. Wait. No! That's it. I lose. The worst part is there is a way I win that. I should have realized this person is swaps a lot. This person swaps a lot. I should have, if I killed Ayo the Pokemon time, hey Orion, I made a terrible mistake. I also misread. Honestly, if I killed, crap, if I had gone for Clanging Scales, I would have killed, what about my new improved team? Yeah, sure. Damn. If I had gone for Clanging Scales, it would have been a 1v1. No, wait, they would have used Dazzling Gleam and I would have still lost. Actually, yeah, never mind. I think I was screwed no matter what. But, oh man, that was so close. I was almost close to beating it, though. I was close to beating it. The Ruin team. I think Torkoal is the key to the Ruin team. I think I just gotta be a bit more careful about it. You know what's crazy? Oh, wait. Wait, Orion, 1 second. I just realized. What if I swapped out Water Spout? Nah, I should keep Water Spout. Oh, it's a bit loud? My bad, I'll turn it down. There we go. Let's go like that. Anyway, battle Orion, 1 second. Let's go into private battles. Make a room. Doubles battles. Orion, I made it to Masterball. Room ID. Oh, you guys can't see it, but here, I'll just type it real quick. Yeah, I made a slight team change, and it's worked out very well. I still need to learn to do it better. I think the difference for whether or not I can progress through Master Ball rank is if I can read my opponent well. But I found a pretty good, hard Arcaludon counter team, or pretty strong Arcaludon counter team. I am ready. I need to figure out what one-shots. I know this team. I've seen this team before. Let's see. What would I do here? What's the best call here? That, and then let's grab. I've played these games before. Let's grab. There we go. I do wonder, I could have brought my other Mon besides one of these, but I think this is the best call for what I'm gonna do. I'll assume Orion isn't looking at my team. I won't explicitly say what I've got. Or what my lead is, but... I'm gonna have to get good at killing Basculegion going forward. Basculegion seems to be a very popular Mon along with Sneasler and stuff. You DC'd? Oh no. Wait here, if I had slow, you might be able to, well, I don't know, are you able to hop back in? I actually don't know how that works. Well, I guess I'm playing against the computer. Oh, let me back in. Yeah, let's go. Interesting. 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 Okay. Ooh. All right. All right, I'm trying to see. Actually, I was wondering about the Basculegion, or not Basculegion, the Sneasler Arcaludon lead-in. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot the proper setup for this. Oh well. All right. That's okay. I'm trying to think if what was the proper setup for this? I think it was, yeah, I think it was always protect Tatterine. Reading me so hard. Yo. Yeah, sorry. Bye, Arcaludon. Sorry, I played out in my head all the different options for how to deal with an Arcaludon lead, and this was one of them. Oh, crit mattered? I don't know. It possibly not. It well depends. Is your Arcaludon specially bulky? Because if so, then yes. If not, then no. It did not matter. Let me think about what to do here. What do I swap into? Is there an option? I think I'm going to swap into. Do I? You know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna see if this works. I'm gonna see if this works. I think that was a bad call. Torkoal poisoned. And yeah, immediately uses Last Respects. I think that kills Torkoal, is it? No, Torkoal's alive. Oh, no, I lose because I didn't get Trick Room up. I'm dumb. Yeah, that's my mistake. I made a slight, actually not a slight error, a very big error. That's okay. The problem was I needed to get Trick Room up, but I didn't. Yeah, and that brings Blastoise down pretty hard. Actually, I think Orion wins this, because I think I messed that up pretty bad. The problem is if I don't get Trick Room up, I kind of lose, because my entire team's really slow. And instead of trying to get Trick Room up, I baited, and yeah, that does nothing. Crap. And then I'm just gonna throw in Hatterene, and Hatterene's gonna get killed. I guess we should try the Ice Beam. Problem is, Basket Legion's so damn strong. Last Respect Spatula Legion is crazy. Oh man, that one-shots? Wow. Yeah, Hatterene's dead. Yeah, and I think Orion wins, because I don't think my Mons can outspeed. And yeah, geez, nice job, Orion. Man, I had such a good opening too. I'm trying to think what would have been a better. I think the problem is because of the fake out. I was so afraid of the protect. Because of the fake out, I think I screwed myself because of the fake out setup. I would like to go again. I'm curious if I could beat that opening. Last Respects, I think, is like 100 something damage. Or 140 damage, right? It's pretty... Oh, whoa, Como. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Wait, Throat Chop affects clanging scales? I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, you win. Wow. Ah, and Caesar lives. Yeah, well. I forfeit. Good job, Orion. Man. I'm trying to think if there's a better play for me to do here. Because... let's see. What would have been the best play? Yeah, shutting down Trick Room. What would be the proper... Funny enough, the proper might be... Crazy how Throat Chop works on scales and just makes sounds by the Mon just moving. Yeah. Huh. I'm trying to think. What lead wins that matchup specifically? What lead wins the... Actually, I've got an idea what team leads that. Good. And then... Huh. Huh. There is one lead I can think of. Oh crap, you know what, never mind. Let's do this, and then... And I don't know if this is gonna work. Crap, your team might be... I think leading Sneasler or Caledon, such a hard counter to my setup. Oh, Sneasler Sinestia, interesting. What is the right way here? Is it... I'm actually curious how this works. I assume Rage Powder does not take priority over Fake Out, but I could be wrong. Okay, it doesn't. That's great. And then Trick Room's up. So once Trick Room's up, I didn't know it worked that way. I honestly didn't know either. So then obviously I've got... Well, does Rage Powder go first in this instance anyway? Well, let's do this, and then let's do this. So Sneasler takes a lot of damage, and I think Sneasler probably dies to Water Spout, right? Yeah. Ooh, I wonder. I don't really have a great counter to Ghost types. I wonder if giving Dark Pulse to Blastoise is a good idea. Because it would one-shot Bastion Legion. It would one-shot Bastion Legion. Let's see. Alright, does good mount. Let's see, I should see, there's gotta be a way to get around Last Respects. Interesting. So if one Mon's dead, Last Respects is already doing 100 damage in a turn, which is interesting. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think it's GG's. Oh, wait, this is interesting. Wait, what happens? No! Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, that is a lot to Pelipper, jeez. Hurricane, no! No, Blastoise! And my counter pick. Let's go with Isobin. Wide guard, interesting. Well, that definitely protects against... Oh, well, Aqua Jet doesn't kill. Oh, because its attack is down too, which is great. And Basket Leech is dead. I do wonder, actually, instead of Hatterene, let's go with the, let's go Soliding. Wait, is Trick Room still up? Oh no, Trick Room is not up. Oh! Oh, well. What are the odds of each move hitting? Alright, let's go with the 90% accuracy move, and then let's, Solar Beam. Interesting. Would Girafarig actually be better? Because Girafarig would... Oh, geez, Pelipper avoids the attack. Everyone's missing everything. All right, there we go. Would Girafarig be better than Hatterene? I like Hatterene because Hatterene does a lot of damage and is very slow when Strict Room is up. The only thing is... Well, to be fair, very few people run Arcaludon... Sneasler as leads. It's not common. All right, best 2 of 3. All right, let's do it. I feel like very few people run Arcaludon Sneasler together. That's like a perfect counter to Hatterene, but it's not a perfect counter to like a what's the right word? I don't know what the right word is. It's not a perfect counter to a couple of other teams. What to lead? What to lead? I guess... What to lead? Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work. This is kind of a crazy lead on my part. Kind of insane. But I'm gonna see if this works. This is what I call absurd. We're a little crazy with it. I'm doing what no... Oh, wait! I'm dumb! Interesting. Dragonite. That is fine by me. Alright, so he's gonna... Okay, so the biggest threat here is Headlong Rush, without a doubt. Let's see, what's the right play here? I want to see where every gimmick can be used. It's just, yeah, what kind of damage can do. Yeah, I'm curious too. I'm playing a very risky game right now. I'm betting on a lot of things. Dynamax my Terra until I Mega Evolve. That would be crazy. Okay, I lost on Goler living. But I lived on this. And no freeze. I'm gambling. I'm gambling hardcore. I'm gambling on one thing, and it's only that you were not going to double up into... No! Wait, that one-shot's... Oh, it was a crit! Oh, man, really? That might have legitimately just been the deciding factor. That crit might have been the deciding factor if well. It was attack boosted? Oh, you're right, it is attack boosted. Crap. Oh, yeah. And quick, well, I mean, quick blood doesn't matter. It's gonna proc anyway. But I think it kills. Jesus Christ! Hattering's at full health. It's physically bulky. How much damage that freaking thing do? That doesn't kill? Oh well, I think I've lost here. Oh man. Yeah, I made a terrible error. Okay, but 3 of 5. Man, is there any way I can beat your team if you don't lead? You know what? Wait. Alright, I do have one thing I want to try. I have a different team I've never played before. I have a different team I've never played before. I'm curious if you'd be interested in doing one round. This is the Wolfglick team. I think the problem is Sneasler or Caledon lead just hard counters my team so badly. What is the right play here? I'm actually kind of curious. What would be... And then... Huh. You know, I'm gonna do this. I think this would be a funny lead. I've never played this team before. I only know it based off of Wolf Click. It's my only context. All right, Caesar's White Herb, of course. Let's see. Shoot, what to do here? Does Aerodactyl outspeed Sneasler? I actually don't know. Ah, it does not. Attack would have been nice there. No, it's just a little slow. Whoa. That might kill... Does that kill Aerodactyl? It does. Interesting. Okay. Man, that's such a strong lead you got there. Haha. Priority move, let's go. Whoa! Oh, he's not too nervous to eat berries anymore. Oh, White Herb. Yo! Whoa, that's actually pretty smart. It gets me 1 free close combat. Oh my god, jeez. That Arcalodon needs to go. Ooh. What to do, what to do. Let's go with... All right, I'm really hoping here. No, wait, oh, our Arcalodon's Aura Spear? No, wait, it will depends. Is Pelipper doubling up? Good, our Arcalodon's gone. That's one problem gone. And then what does Pelipper do? Hurricane, let's go. Basculegion. Oh god. The problem is Basculegion 100% kills. God, if Sucker Punch isn't enough? What is up with Basculegion? Why is it so strong? I've lost again. No. God, Orion, your team. Oh, 7. Basculegion is just such a strong Pokemon. It's so fast and immediately hits you with a hardcore hit attack. And I've lost. God, it does so much damage. And why is it so bulky? Oh, it's Quick Swing. It's a bulky Swift Swim Basket Legion, isn't it? GG's, Orion. Oh my god. You're sweeping me here. Ah, yuck. Alright, we shall leave the room. Oh man. The problem is, let's see, is there any way I could have survived that? Get some work done while we watching. Alright. I might only do one more battle, it's getting a little late. Oh man. That's rough. I think, was there a way to win that? Our Caledon lead is such a strong lead with Sneaslers. I mean, there's a reason why Sneasler's so popular. It's so strong. I guess figuring out a way to kill our Caledon first was probably should have been the goal. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is one of those rain teams again. Oh wait, is that a Trick Room team? No, this is an either way team. Okay. What's a lead here? I don't know. I think I'm going to operate under the assumption that Sneasler is not going to one-shot Hatterene. They'll probably have Last Resorts in the back. Let's get maybe Blastoise. Arcanine, Blastoise, Torkoal. Crazy combo, but this might work. I goes to bed. My eyes are getting very sleepy, so good night. Good night, CJ. All right, let's see. I might not pass Master Ball rank. I might be screwed. I might need to readjust my team. Ah, yuck. Basket Legion and Aerodactyl. Well, it's not going to use Blast respectively. I think we just go. I think we just rip Trick Room. We rip Trick Room and we go Head Smash into Aerodactyl. And hope we outspeed. Wave Crash, which does not kill. No, it's weak. Mrs. Hatterene. Yo! Hatterene gets Trick Room off. Arcanine flinch, that's okay. And Trick Room is up and running. This is great. We are going to Dazzling Gleam. We are going to do we Rock Slide? I think we do. What's it swapping in? King Gambit? Interesting. And then Rock Slide might kill Aerodactyl. Oh, that was a crit on King Gambit. Great. Yeah, it kills Aerodactyl. Awesome. So Basket Legion's going to be forced to come in. King Gambit, I actually don't know what's going to happen to King Gambit. I don't know if King Gambit... King Gambit's pretty slow. I'm curious if it... I'm curious what it does, actually, in this instance. I think they weren't expecting the Aerodactyl to die so quickly. Meganium. Okay, interesting. I think we go to kill the King Gambit. I think the Meganium's a bait. I think it's going to protect. If I was him, I would protect and hit the King Gambit. Yeah, I called it. All right, let's see if that's just enough to kill. Come on. Yes. Just enough. Now King Gambit is dead. Vascular Legion is fast, but I don't think it's fast enough. We're going to Dazzling Gleam, and we are going to... Gosh, what are we going to do? I think we're going to Flare Blitz Meganium. If it hits, I don't know if it will. It will die. Who is he hitting with Solar Beam? Is he hitting... Is he trying to go for... Oh, my dog. No, my dog. That's fine. Last respects. Cool. All right. That's fine. We've got our killers in now. Blastoise and Torkoal. Our Sunlight, love to see it. Fight. Fake out. Wait. Battle info. How much turn trick room left? Well, we have one turn trick room left. Okay. I think we just go for it. Meganium, and then we just Solar Beam, Vascular Legion, and hope they don't both have Protect. Because if they both have Protect, we're kind of screwed. But that's okay. If we kill Vascular Legion, I think we win. Oh my god, I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm gaining use Protect, obviously. God, come on. Yes! Alright, so we have a Meganium who loves to use Solar Beam against two Mons. I think we go Ice Beam and we go Sludge Bomb. And just see what happens. I don't think he can one-shot Blastoise. Or, sorry, I don't think he can one-shot Torkoal. I think he can one-shot Blastoise. I don't think he can one-shot Torkoal. I think Torkoal lives this if it gets hit. So I think the Meganium's done. Done for. Oh, gee, I did my daily rank battle against the Mega Halucha No Guard Gimmick team. Did you win? Yes! Oh, thank God I taught Torkoal Sludge Bomb. I needed something that could one-shot Meganium. I beat Organic Milk. Let's go. Oh, man. Turns out that one-shotting their one-hit KO team member consistently is really funny. I assume it would be. Alright. Well, I might call it there. Alright, and I think it's just you and me right now, so I'll just cold end stream. It was nice. I'm glad I got into Masterball. I don't know if I'll get much farther than this, but my team's still, like, weird enough. Unfortunately, I'm not winning by, like, wide margins, especially with everybody running, like, Vascular Legion and stuff. I feel like I need to swap out Golurk. I feel like there's a better Mon than Golurk to have in the back, because Golurk's ground type, I feel like Golurk really only helps with steel types. And like Como and Vascular Legion can deal with steel types pretty well. We need someone who's good with Ghost and Poison, so I need to figure out maybe a normal ground type? Normal ground type in this game? Swamp Golurk for the big fish. Ah, man, who Who hard counters Basculegion? Who hard counters Basculegion and can deal with poison types? Who hard counters Basculegion and deals with... I need something that deals with last respects, but doesn't die. I need a normal type. I need Genghis Khan. I think I need Genghis Khan. I think Genghis Khan... No, Genghis Khan still loses to Sneasler, though, is the problem. Genghis Khan still loses to Sneasler. Yo, what if... What about Hisuian Zoroark? I know Hisuian Zoroark is very fast, but its typing is very particular. It's resistant to poison, fighting type moves don't affect it, ghost type moves don't affect it. I wonder. Genghis Khan could also be pretty good, especially if we make it, like... It would just have to be slower than a Basculegion who's not doing anything. Ah... Well, that's Tyranitar. Maybe I'm avoiding the obvious. Would a Tyranitar be helpful? Nah, it's super weak to Sneasler. Super weak to Sneasler. Hell, honestly, maybe it's Venusaur. Wait, what? Does any Mon resist... What Pokemon resists poison? Or not poison, oh my god. Ghost. Dark types resist Ghost, but it doesn't... God, I don't know. I don't know. What resists Ghost in a way that makes sense? What resists Ghost in a way that makes sense? Maybe... Maybe I just get the wall. Maybe the wall is my answer. What if I brought Aggron onto the team? What if I... Aggron is not resistant to fighting type moves. But if we Mega Bulked it up, and we Mega Evolved it, it could potentially be the wall we're looking for. And we just teach it like a dark type move, right? I mean, technically, we could also go with Arcaludon. Arcaludon on this team would not be terrible. It would just have to be a very weird Arcaludon. You know what? All right, wait. Let me do this. What would Aggron on our team look like, basically? What's on this roster? Can I get can I potentially get a wall from this team? No. All right, I'm gonna have to go get a wall the old-fashioned way. Sir, where's my wall? Ah, Spiritomb. I certainly have tickets for it, yeah. Oh! Huh. Torterra's not a terrible option. Yeah, I was also thinking Spiritomb. Spiritomb's pretty slow and has a pretty damn high defense. It would be immune to... It would be a good counter to Sneasler. Yeah, a tanky ghost that works well in Trick Room. That's not a bad option, honestly. I'll snag it. I'll snag it. And then let me... Could tank the fish. Plus it knows, it knows a few priority moves. Which might be helpful. Oh, does it have access to Trick Room itself? I don't know. Ooh, I might grab Krookodile. I like Krookodile. I'll grab him on a trial basis for the moment. I do want to get Aggron, though. Give me Aggron. That's not Aggron. It does? Oh, soaking the sociable. I'll grab it on a trial basis. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay, hypothetically, we swap Golurk out. We throw in our friend Spiritomb. We throw in our friend Spiritomb. We give it an item. I don't know who we would give it. I guess something that would let it work pretty well. Maybe something that would make it kinda annoying to hit. Maybe like a white herb might be nice. Or maybe a bright powder. Bright powder Spiritomb with... Oh wait, oh, I hate how it has more bad special defense. Let me see if I can fix that. It might be. It might be. Let's see. We don't want speed. We don't want it lax. I think... I think we're fine with it having low speed. High defense. You know what? Let's make it so that it can survive no matter what. And then let's give it Trick Room. And then we have, instead of Shadow Sneak, let's go with... What if we made this the most annoying Spiritomb known to man? What if we just made this the most toxic Spiritomb ever? Is this a, wait, what's this infiltrator? Does it learn Shadow Sneak? It does. I do like Sucker Punch, though. Does a little bit more damage. Wait, okay, wait, alternatively, what if we did this? Uh... Huh. Huh. Will-O-Wisp would be neat. What if we did... Will-O-Wisp. Would Will-O-Wisp be better? Wait. Toxic, Helping Hand, Trick Room, Destiny Bond, Spiritomb. Can it 1v1 a fish, though? That's a good point. I think the point is that it's... I think the point is that it doesn't 1v1 the fish. I think the point is that it's so annoying the fish is kind of bothered by it. And we Destiny bonded. Although, you know what? Yeah, actually, you're probably right. What if we swap Toxic out? Instead of Toxic, we did... What kills a fish? Poltergeist, maybe? Nah, the fish is probably... Well, the fish is probably mega sped into... I do. All right, let's do this. Let's try this. Poltergeist. Actually, instead of Poltergeist, let's go with... I do like Sucker Punch. The fish are especially defensive. Wait, are the fish specially defensive or physically defensive? Poltergeist... Poltergeist is nice, but it might not work. What if we did Shadow Ball? Is Shadow Ball better in this instance? I was thinking Helping Hand might help because if I Helping Hand like Torkoal, it can one-shot the fish. That was kind of my thought process. We one-shot the fish. Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah, I think the thing is that Spiritomb is not going to win a 1v1. But if we did... I kind of like the idea of a Toxic, Helping Hand, Trick Room. Maybe instead of Destiny Bond, we give it something else. Or more consistent. Yeah, what if we swapped out Destiny Bond and we did Sucker Punch? Sucker Punch, and maybe... Actually, I do like Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak's not bad. Ooh. What if we... Okay, crazy idea. What if we did Toxic? Out of Toxic, I wonder? That is a good point. Probably not. I think the goal is probably to kill him quick, so maybe Toxic would be helpful. Honestly, Helping Hand might be helpful. Helping Hand, maybe instead of Hex, I think maybe we do... Um... Ooh, what about Side Shock? Wait, is there a special move that we can use? Wait, I do like the idea of Sucker Punch and Psychic, and maybe we make him special attack heavy. Maybe like this. So that way, not only can he kill the fish with Sucker Punch, but... That was the attack drop. That's a good point. I do kind of like, well, this is assuming that we get Trick Room up. I think we assume we get Trick Room up. Then we have a Mon that can do Psychic, and we have a Mon that can do pretty fast attacks anyway. So maybe we do like Psychic and Shadow Ball. So Psychic kills the fighting poison type. Shadow Ball just for extra damage. Although maybe instead of Shadow Ball, maybe we do like something that annoys an enemy. Or maybe, yeah, maybe instead of Shadow Ball we do... Well, no, Shadow Ball is good for hitting you. Oh man, I don't know. I kind of like this setup. Maybe we swap out Helping Hand for... Yeah, maybe we swap it out for Will-O-Wisp. The thing is, I think I would rather just kill it. I think I'd rather just kill it and... Maybe we put in... Instead of Will-O-Wisp, we use... I don't know. We could use Disable. It's kind of a weird move to have, but especially for the Mons that are locked into a single move, Disable might be a neat little trick to really annoy them. Because I feel like most of the fish are scarfed, right? Or if not scarfed, they've got something. Forcing them to not be able to use Last Respects is not a terrible option. Because what will happen is they'll go first, and then we go. I kind of like this idea. I kind of like the Trick Room, Psychic, Shadow Ball combo. Is Will-O-Wisp better? You know what? No, we'll go Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp because there's more applicable situations for Will-O-Wisp, and it can slowly damage an opponent. Crap, what do I do? Oh, Psychic has an anti-Caesar tech? Yes, essentially. Because if I'm not bringing Hatterene, then I don't have access to Psychic moves. So if I'm bringing Spiritomb instead of Hatterene, Psychic is my anti-Sneasler tech. So Sneasler will have to use basically a poison type move on me. Hey, Orion, weird thought. Instead of Will-O-Wisp, because Will-O-Wisp could deal with a, nebulous enemy. What if I brought... No, let's go with this. I've got... let's do a train ticket on this. Cool. Alright, let's do one fight just because I'm curious how this would work. Let me just see what we got in the box. Oh, me? Oh, versus you? Yeah, sure, let's do it. Oh, the only thing is we didn't pick what item. We didn't pick what item to give him. I don't know. What do we give? What do I give Spiritomb for an item? Maybe an anti-fairy type move might be nice. I didn't bring a priority attack. No, I didn't, because I'm assuming at this point I'm gonna get. Oh, priority type attack might be nice. Yeah, it does have Psychic, Will-O-Wisp, Trick Room, Shadow Ball. What if I swapped out Shadow Ball? Imagine if it's 1v1 versus Vascular Legion. Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. You are convincing me. All right, you know what? Instead of Shadow Ball, let's go with... Oh, man. Sucker Punch? Do I go Sucker Punch? The thing is, Sucker Punch is probably not going to kill unless it's really low. The problem is Sucker Punch is... I don't know. I don't know. No, maybe bringing Psychic as an anti-Sneasler tech is not the right move. What if it's better to bring... You think Psychic's amazing? All right, we'll do this. We'll make a slight change. We'll put in Sucker Punch instead of... Yeah, I guess it will be the Sneasler deleter. All right, we'll do this. All right. Private battle. Oh, Orion, sorry, did you want to fight? Or did you want me to... I wasn't sure if you were suggesting you wanted to do a battle. Sneasel, Sneasler, Sneaselist. Or were you saying I should just battle a ranked battle? Yeah, alright, let's do it. Oh, what's nice is that it can't be hit by Fake Out either. Which is really nice. Oh, I should unhide the room number. There it is. Yeah, it's interesting. I do love Hatterene. Actually, Orion, you missed it, but I won a battle. My opponent was setting up my low tick. They were stacking, I think they were using coil on my low tick. They were making it incredibly bulky and heavy attack. And they made one fatal error, which is after they got to a point where they were happy, they tried to hypnotize. They tried to use hypnosis on Hatterene. And Hatterene immediately reflected it onto my low tick, and they quit. It was very funny, admittedly. I was purposely ignoring it too. All right, well, I am going to lead Spiritomb just because I know all my other leads have not been working out too hot for this. So I think a Spiritomb lead. Yeah, Spiritomb. What is it good in the back in this instance? I think we keep... Yeah. I am actually curious if... what is it? That move that if I die, you die would be a funny move to have. I'd have to gauge who would use it. Oh, nice. What do I have to worry about for our Caledon versus Califer? Who's more dangerous here? Shoot, oh, no, it would definitely be our Caledon because our Caledon can use the electric move. God, I can't believe I almost botched that already. No, of course, our Caledon's in bigger danger here. Well, technically, if you Hurricane my Mon, technically he could get confused and miss his attack. But there's several things that would be going on there that would really mess up. Great, Spiritomb lives, awesome. And then we have... Let's see, what did it do here? I think... Okay, this was in case you swapped. I Will-O-Wisp in case you were swapping into our Caledon, because I'm going with the kill for Aura Sphere. So I was doubling up on two possibilities. If Pelipper ends up killing my funny little Spiritomb, then I'm okay with that. No! Spiritomb, no! Alright, so what are the odds of what you swap in being what you swap in? Let's go with... I want the rain gone. I want the rain gone. God, what do we even do here? I'm curious to see if this will work. Dragonite. Okay, great. So I break multi-scale then. That's awesome. And I might still kill Basculegion. I might still kill Basculegion with a full Mega Water Spout. No! Okay, interesting. But Blastoise still lives. Okay, this is great. What did it do? And then let's go... So multi-scale is broken on Dragonite, which is awesome. Oh, you're throwing it back in Pelipper. Oh, no. Aqua Jet, which is strong, and then my fire moves do less, but I think it's still enough to kill. Yeah, okay, it's just enough to kill Basculegion, and... Can I get one freeze? Okay, no freeze. I get it. I get it. You don't want me to have freeze. That's fine. Alright, there is Dragonite. So I have one round of Trick Room left that I'm going to have to make a lot of use of right now. I'm curious, do you have Pelipper use Wild Guard? Do you just protect? Do you protect? Do you... What do you use in this instance? Sludge Bomb kills Pelipper, and then I think Ice Cream just kills Dragonite, right? I don't think there's anything... Yeah. Wow. It's crazy how much Trick Room really, like, matters for my team. You forgot to change your move, Dragonite. Were you putting on Extreme Speed? I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think Extreme Speed would have mattered either, because it's a strong move, but also it has no stab. Huh. I wonder. Do I need to protect? Ooh. I don't think it would matter, only because I had... Even with Protect, what you were going to have to face was... even if you killed, like, one of my Mons, I had a, Como-O in the back. So, it would have been hard. I wonder... And, Orion, I want your opinion on this. I want your opinion on this. I wonder if instead of running Blastoise... That's probably Toasty, yeah. Instead of running Blastoise with Water Spout, I wonder, should I give it a different move? Like, Water Spout is a great move right off the bat, but, like, I fear it's not super effective against a lot of the mods. Like, I'm facing, like, Dragonites and stuff. It would be great against a Charizard. So what I'm thinking is, and this might be, maybe this is a crazy idea, considering I'm foregoing all stab moves in this instance, but what if I gave Blastoise, what if I gave it Dark Pulse? I'm thinking, because I'm always Mega Evolving it. So with Aura Sphere and Dark Pulse, these are 120 damage moves each. Wait, you're thinking... Wait. Oh, Water Spout. Wait. Wait, but I've been using Water Spout, though. I was using Water Spout. Or, wait. Water Spout might have actually KO'd? Wait. Water Spout as in KOing Archaludon? I don't think so. Archaludon's resistant. And Archaludon is like... I mean, it's not especially bulky, but... I think the problem is... lethal ball, man. Let me count for a second. Lethal. I think the problem is... I lead with Blastoise. Oh, I got the Flame game, yay! Who do you have in your island? I think the problem, Ryan, is I lead Blastoise because I need Blastoise to fake out my opponent, so that way I can help establish Trick Room early. My fear is that I'm going to be taking damage. And so, right off the bat, my Water Spout is not doing full damage unless I keep Blastoise in the back. Which I could. I could technically keep Blastoise in the back. That's also a possibility. But either me, my girlfriend, and pretty much my entire friend group. Oh, cool. Your Trick Room setter. Yeah, they do want to focus down my Trick Room setter. But I'm pretty sure, if we do the calcs, I'm pretty sure Water Spout does not kill Archaludon. Pokemon Calculator. Let me do... There's actually like an easy Pokemon Calculator I like. Can I see the stats on your Blastoise? Yeah, 1 second. But remember, it's also a Mega when it evolves, so it's a little different. Let's see, if I do a Blastoise Mega and a Water Spout special attack boosted versus an Archaludon with, yeah. So, yeah, Water Spout won't even, will barely do half. From what I can tell, even at like full HP, it was raining. Even then, I don't think it kills. Let me see if I can put rain as a condition. Nah, it'll like do 80%, but it's unlikely to kill. Unless the Archaludon is... No, even with a specially neutral Archaludon, it doesn't kill. Because because how I'm thinking about it is, and I was doing quick math in my head, Dragon type's resistant to water. A full 50 move will do 75, maybe a little bit more because it's raining, and that's assuming that Archaludon is not defensive at all. Yeah, you forgot Archaludon's dragon. Yeah, no, that's why I've been running Aura Sphere, because Archaludon is not usually specially bulky. Aura Sphere, basically, unless it is specially bulky, guarantees the kill. But also, if it is specially bulky, I'm assuming at that point I already have Hatterene alive, and because if they're running Pelipper, then I am going to run Hatterene. If they're running Sneasler, then I would put my Ghosty fella up instead. I think I get more mileage out of Dark Pulse, because I think Dark Pulse will be the killer of Archaludon. I think because Dark Pulse with Mega Blastoise is a 120 move. I think it one-shots not Archaludon. I think it one-shots... let me actually see. Basculegion. Who is the tankier Basculegion? I guess they both have the same special defense, so it doesn't really matter. Let's say special defense. Let's say they've got, for whatever reason, max special defense. And then let's use Dark Pulse. Okay, it doesn't guaranteed kill. What if we did Last Respects? Okay, Dark Pulse does not kill Archaludon. Oh, not Archaludon, Basculegion. Well, wait. Oh, never mind. If Basculegion is not specially bulky, it kills, it kills like 90% of the time. Whoa, what? Ah, raid. Oh god, I didn't even catch that. Hi again. Is my thing not going off? / shout out. At Ken. Hello, buddy. Hi, Nichi. Hi, Rami. Hello, hello. I'm currently debating with Orion as to what might be the best set to put on my Blastoise. I think... Shoot, though. Honestly, having a Water-type move is pretty nice to deal with. Ah, man. Maybe my problem is instead of... Maybe instead of water spout, I should just do something else. Yeah, it does. But it only works for like pulse moves. So it does 50% more for pulse moves. Aura and pulse? Yeah. Oh, did you not realize that? Yeah, sorry. That's why I'm running Aura Sphere on it. It's because it's essentially a can't miss Focus Blast. Whenever Blastoise Mega evolves, instead of this being 80 power, it's 120. That's why I was so certain it kills. Yeah. That's why I'm also thinking Dark Pulse, because Dark Pulse, instead of being an 80 attack, is 120. The only thing is that it would be nice to have something that kills. It'd be nice to have something that kills Charizard easily, which I don't have a good Charizard counter if Blastoise does not have a water move. But I want Fake Out and I want Aura Sphere. So I don't know. Actually, you know what? Oh boy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the best option is here. It might just be I go for the water move and I just pick a good water move. It might be that I pick Waterfall Dive, Aqua Tail. I guess I could do Muddy Water. Ooh, 30% chance of lowering enemies' accuracy with Muddy Water. I don't know. It's a totally different direction. It is. I think my problem is Blastoise is also probably going to be my front line against. Wait, I just realized. Okay, wait. Water Pulse. Water Pulse with. Okay, wait. How much damage does Water Pulse do on Blastoise? Because Blastoise will have. Here, let's go. I might do Water Pulse actually, because Water Pulse with Stab, with wait, how much? Water Pulse. Let's see. Wait. Water Pulse Mega Launcher. How much damage does that do? Wait. Hi, Brackets. Just dropping by to say hello. All right, bye. Bye, Brackets. Water Pulse, Mega Launcher, Stab. Boost damage, not power. Okay, I'm gonna go Water Pulse just to have a reliable move, rather than whatever else there is. And then let's, you know what? Let's give one last battle. Let's do one last battle before calling it. Oh, anyway, hope we have all had a wonderful. Oh, let's think about it. Hope we all had a wonderful day. What is the power of Water Pulse? So Water Pulse is normally 60. With Mega Blastoise's ability, it's 90. With Stab, I think it reaches probably at least over 100, right? I think it's at least with Stab, with Mega Launcher, it should be at least 100 damage removed. Unless I'm misjudging how that all works. Right. Also, I do wonder if maybe, what if I led something different than, actually no. We'll do this. I am kind of curious about whether or not I need to swap out Arcanine, but I kind of like Hisuian Arcanine. It's a weird guy. He's a silly guy. I kind of like him. All right, what team we got here? Interesting. This is interesting. I think we lead Hatterene. Is that a weird thing to say? I think we lead Hatterene. I think we lead Hatterene. We put Arcanine in there. I think we lead Hatterene, Blastoise, and then we have Torkoal and Como in the back. It's a weird combo, but I think this might work. I do wonder, should I give... Instead of Como-O, I wonder if I should give Como-O, increased steel attack rather than increased dragon attack. I don't think they're going to lead Floette. I'd be very surprised if they let Floette. Oh, they did. Interesting. Ooh, interesting. I think we set up Trick Room, and then I think Floette's gonna. I wonder if Snorlax knows Gyro Ball. I wonder if I've never seen this combo off the bat. That Snorlax is going to be a bit of a problem, but I think we're okay. I think I can kill it with an Aura Sphere next turn. Actually, I wonder if I should kill it with an Aura Sphere this turn. Maybe I misplayed. What could Snorlax's possible... Wait, does Snorlax run a Helping Hand? Is Snorlax just a Helping Hand merchant for his Floette? Oh, it uses Yawn. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so it's going to force me to go to sleep then. I'm not gonna swap. I think killing the Snorlax is important. And I don't think they think I've got... I think they're gonna think I'm gonna double into Floette. I think they're gonna think I'm gonna double into Floette. I think they're gonna... Wait, let me see. Let me see if I can gauge this right. I did! I think they thought they was gonna double into Floette. I don't think Snorlax is gonna tank it. I don't think Snorlax is gonna tank it. Oh, well, maybe. We'll see. Oh, it lived. I'm in a bit of trouble here, aren't I? All right. Well, let's hope Blastoise wakes up. Oh, I see. Hi, Jam. Choppleberry on Snorlax? Yeah, I misjudged. It's possible Snorlax could wake up. Oh. Hatterene has... Oh, Hatterene's defense fell. That's okay. Citrus Berry? If Hatterene lives this, then Snorlax is dead. Oh, okay, so they're trying to kill Blastoise. The Blastoise is alive. This is not terrible for me, actually. And then let's go into Water Pulse into Floette. If Blastoise wakes up, we're in the money. If Blastoise wakes up, we're in the money. And Snorlax is dead. They're gauging it. They're gauging. Do they gamble? Do they protect, or do they go for it? Do they gamble on Blastoise not waking up? Snorlax is dead. Floette's at real weak. Come on, Blastoise, you can do it. Yes! Yes! They count wrong. They count wrong. Now their front line is Basculegion. And Dragonite. Oh, interesting. You know, I'm just gonna double into Dragonite. Even if Dragonite protects, I want to force it to protect. I don't want to risk. Yo, oh wait, no, that works. Oh, they might both protect, and what? Why didn't they protect Dragonite? They're cooked. They're certifiably cooked. They don't have anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I don't have Twisted Event. I mean, I'm gonna go for Trick Room again, of course, because why not? But like, it doesn't. Let's just Water Pulse Stab. Maybe confuse it. Can you smell what the lock is cooking? All right, last respects into Hatterene. Hatterene dies. That's okay. That's okay because at this point, it is 3-on-1. Hell, I might even confuse it. Who knows? Okay, let's grab... What do I want to use on this dude? Honestly, Torkoal. Torkoal with the Solar Beam. Very nice. Especially since Water type moves will not kill. Oh wait, I shouldn't use Water. I should Ice. Wait, does Sun affect Ice Beam? 1 second. Does Sunny Day affect Ice moves? Oh, it does not. Oh, okay. Well, it's Ice Beam. Maybe I can freeze it. I don't think it kills. It does? Oh my god. God, I have to hope Como lives. Do I protect? Or do I claim Scales? I can just go for it. No, I should have protected. No, I lose. I lose because of last respects. Freeze, please. I think I lose. Oh my god, I lost. I had it. I lost. Jesus Christ. I should have won that. I outplayed them at every turn. I should have won that. Oh, man. Ah. God, that's painful. That's just painful. It's so annoying that you can just have a Pokemon that has a click to win button. God, that's so annoying. I should have outplayed him, honestly. Swap, yeah, honestly, probably. Torkoal at the end there couldn't give anything. Damn. Maybe. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know what would have happened. I don't know if there's anything that could have saved me. Well, I mean, all of my Mons in the back are... You know what? Maybe I should do something a little different. Let me double check something. I mean, you know what? Maybe that's a little bit of my fault. All of my Mons in the back are like... What does my team look like so far? I like how it looks. It's like, here, I'll show you in a second. God, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm curious, if I had Spiritomb, would I have been able to win? Instead of Torkoal? God, everyone just brings Basculegion at the end and they win. They win off Basculegion. It's so annoying. I've got to have a counter. Basculegion is very powerful. What would be the play? What could I do? I guess the only thing to do would have been to bring Spiritomb in the back. That's a possibility. But bringing 2 Trick Room team members is kind of weird. Maybe Fake Out's the problem. Maybe I shouldn't bring Fake Out. Well, let's see. Is there any way... What survives a full Last Respects Basculegion? Maybe that's the question. What survives a full Last Respects... Yeah, Basculegion is very powerful. Let me see. Let's say... Let's assume it is the... Right, Last Respects... Allies fainted, we'll say 3. And let's say it's attack boosted. Is there anything that survives? Blastoise survives if it's completely... Well, actually, no, Blastoise does not survive if it's completely specially bulky. Blastoise gets one-shotted. Yeah, Sucker Punch Spiritomb might have had my back. That's a good point. What about if I had Como-O? If I had Como-O in the back with high physical defense, would it have... No, it would have died. Do I have a single Mon that could have survived that? I don't think I had a single Mon that could survive that. Could Torkoal have done it? Could... Drought, Torkoal with maximum defense. No. It's dying. I don't think there's a single thing that can tank a 3-team down last respects. Damn it. If I had known that, I might have focused... I should have focused Basculegion. I should have focused Basculegion. I should have put my entire team on him. Nah, that wouldn't have mattered. I couldn't kill it. God, I wonder. I think I need a Mon with a dark type move. Or grass type, or something that... Well, I mean Torkoal has a grass type move, but... Yeah, Spiritomb in the back might have been it. Spiritomb in the back might have done it. God, I'm so annoyed. Honestly, I'm so annoyed. Because I think my team just loses, unless I have Spiritomb and count it, like, my team loses to Basculegion. Last respects Basculegion every time. I don't think I have a hard counter. Can I teach Como-O? Actually. I can't. Huh. What happens if you put Genghis Khan on no speed? What happens? Nah. Where's my focus sash right now? I actually don't know. Oh, I know where it's at. My focus sash right now is on Arcanine. So we can have a good lead. And Como-O does not have one. What if I sashed Arcanine? You think it's good on Arcanine? I can't end on the loss. I gotta go one more. Ah, no. I gotta go one more. If we see a Basculegion, I'm going to take a different approach. I'm gonna take a different approach. Also, I should have assumed that Basculegion was gonna kill. Oh, hi, Gaming Wooper. Did you try to Oko? Oh no, I have not tried Oko Spiritomb. Or Oko Hawlucha. Okay, no Basculegion. This looks like a Trick Room team, right? I feel like I fought this team before. Yeah, I've definitely fought this team before. I'm thinking Hatterene, Blastoise, Como o Torkoal. I wonder if I give Torkoal something other than leftovers. Oh, interesting. Fake out does not work in this situation. Okay. They might even set up Trick Room themselves if they really want. I think Blastoise outspeeds King Gambit, right? I don't think most Blastoids run... what is it? Aura Sphere, so I might one-shot. Okay. Okay, interesting. A little late for Trick Room, my friend. I think your Trick Room sweeper is dead. Mega Launcher. Well, wait, actually, that's not bad. What to do here? What to do? Water Pulse into Gardevoir might be the play, actually. I think we're actually in a pretty good shape. I don't know what Farafrig might know, but a little bit of Dazzling Gleam does a little bit, and then... Okay, Hyper Voice does damage, but not a ton. Are they going to double... Oh, no. Okay, great. So Icon will die next turn if it's not careful. Blastoise, that's fine. Falls. Easy. Let's go with... I think in this instance, Torkoal might actually be the play. Because we're slowest, we can get Eruption out. It should kill pretty easily, actually. I think Eruption should kill, and then we can Aura Sphere, Ice Beam into Ice Beam or Aura Sphere. I think we Aura Sphere into Long. Yeah. That's what I assume is gonna happen. That's fine. It's gonna do a lot of damage though. I don't know how that doesn't kill, but does a decent amount. I don't know. Does Long survive Aura Sphere? Psychic on Blastoise. Blastoise lives. Does not kill. But we can Eruption again because we'll be leading, and then we can, I think, Ice Beam into Icon. I think we kill them both. They're kind of in a really rough position because they don't have, I don't think they have any priority moves, so they're not gonna... Oh, interesting. So they full swap it out. Into Rotom Wash. Interesting. Which does a lot of damage, by the way. Okay, Icon swaps in. How much time do we have left? We have one last trick room. We have one last trick room. I've got a crazy idea. No, I think we're okay. Fight. Eruption. Well, they're both probably gonna protect, right? So let's do this. Let's swap in Como. Okay. Rotom Wash is dead. God, Eruption Torkoal is doing the work. And so now it's going to try to Hyper Voice. So we're just going to Sludge Bomb and Protect. I don't think Hyper Voice kills Torkoal. Oh wait, I'm dumb. Hyper Voice doesn't work anyway. I completely forgot. Hyper Voice doesn't actually work on Como. It's immune. Oh well. That worked. Easy win. God, Rotom Wash is not very tanky. I'm actually surprised with how much damage Eruption did. No, I don't want to continue battling. No, I'm done. I'm done for the night. I think we can have a good plan against Basculegion going forward. I think a plan against Basculegion is very possible. However, I am curious. How fast is Basculegion? How fast is a freaking fast Basculegion? Because Arcanine could tank one. Arcanine could tank a single hit from Basculegion. Well, I'm curious. If Arcanine Hisui head bashes Basculegion with a instead of a protect, a head smash. It's not a guaranteed kill. Huh. It would have to be a high roll. It'd have to be a high roll. I wonder. What would be... Well, I think the plan is just if my opponent has a Basculegion, I have to have Torkoal and potentially Spiritomb as counterplays. And I have to have Trick Room up. Beyond that, man, it would be nice to have something that I could have Blastoise do, so that when I'm two against one. Oh, I'm so dumb. Actually, what I should have done was, when I had Como-O, I should have protected with Como-O, and then used Ice Beam, and then used Ice Beam again. Is there a move other than Ice Beam I can teach? Is there a move other than Ice Beam I could possibly teach Blastoise? No, Ice Beam is the best to use in this instance. Water Pulse, Fake Out, War Spear, Ice Beam. Yeah, no, that's about probably as best as I can get. Maybe instead of body press, because I don't know if I'm going to use body press on Torkoal much. Maybe I swap it out for something that would be annoying for. Huh. What about an Iron Defense Torkoal? What about an Iron Defense Torkoal? Torkoal. What if I had... What if its defense was up twice? Can I... What if I... Is there a way to test if my defense is up an amount? Field, Tailwind, maybe... Modifier, okay. Modifier, what if my defense was +2? Last Respects... was +1. Okay, interesting. Suddenly Torkoal becomes much harder to kill. Huh. What if I Iron Defense Torkoal? It's kind of a weird setup. I would assume my opponent goes for because I'm not using like Sludge Bomb helpful, Eruption helpful, Solar Beam helpful. I'm not really using that last bit for anything. So although to be fair, burning targets would also probably be pretty good. What if I did has a 30% chance of burning all targets. Ooh, Lava Plume is also not a bad idea. 30% chance of burning targets. Flare Blitz. Oracle with a burning bit might be interesting. I don't know. Burn target. Let's throw in Will-O-Wisp. It's kind of a weird addition, but if I can Will-O-Wisp... If Last Respects is Will-O-Wisped, does it kill? Will-O-Wisp cuts attack by 1 stage, I think, right? -1. Interesting. Okay. Will-O-Wisp would cut attack by 1. I'm not using the fighting move much anyway, because honestly, wait, I already have a lot of mons with fighting type attack, so I probably don't need another one with a fighting type attack. Will-O-Wisp planted properly does like severely hamper Last Respects. And since it's going to be the last mon on the field, it can't like swap out and do something different. Alternatively, I possibly could do what is it, Yawn? Yawn would be an option. Or make the target drowsy. This move never misses. Because if my opponent's on their last 2 Pokemon and I yawn one of them, it suddenly goes to sleep. Which might help a lot. And Torkoal's usually out on the last of the 2. And if... That's the thing, I don't know. The problem is, under what circumstance would I Will-O-Wisp? I would have to, like, almost certainly, like, decide Solar Beam, for whatever reason, is not the play, which it almost always is. I guess it would have to be last round of Trick Room. I'm not certain if Solar Beam will kill. Would have to be the situation. Man, I don't know. I definitely shouldn't do the fighting one anyway, but... And last round of Trick Room, do I go for Will-O-Wisp? Last round of Trick Room, is Will-O-Wisp the right call? Maybe Helping Hand. Nah. Maybe Protect. Maybe just giving Torkoal a chance to protect is a good option. Actually, Protect with a little bit of leftovers is nice. You know, I'm going to throw Will-O-Wisp on there. It's nice to have. All right. I think that's all for tonight. Ooh. We can raid Daka. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. I did make it to Master Ball rank, even though I'm getting a little hard stuck and worried about Basculegion. But that's okay. I'll figure out a way to kill Basculegion. There's a Basculegion counter out there. It might just be that I simply play around the Basculegion. It might be that I bring my friend, the Sucker Punch merchant. I just realized if I have Sucker Punch, wait. The fish is my biggest off. Oh wait, what if I gave it? Wait, can I give it the item that gives it? Maybe I give it the item that increases its attack damage. Wait, if Spiritomb... Well, the Spiritomb is not high attack. The Spiritomb is high... Wait, Let's see. If I have Spiritomb, does Spiritomb even kill? Spiritomb... Spiritomb... Maybe Sucker Punch? Spiritomb... Sucker Punch against Basculegion does about 50%. If its attack is boosted, that does a lot more, but... Huh. The problem is if Basculegion is not already at half, this does nothing. Huh. It would do something. If I have 2 mons on the field. I guess the assumption is at this point, it might be... you know what? We're fine. We're fine. I can deal with this. I don't have to have Basculegion haunting my dreams. Let's raid Daka. Let's raid Daka and then call it a night. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks Orion. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And I'll see you next time. Oh boy. Bye.